Crime scene.
Here is the full view of the crime scene from different angles. There are also markers for specific details at the scene.
Evidence.
There are specific pieces of evidence shown on this slide. Marker 4 shows a footprint that would help us identify the criminal's shoes. 14 is a picture of the note that was left at the crime scene after someone apparently found the body but then left. Marker 11 shows a bloody handprint, and marker 8 shows the cup that the victim drank out of right before she died. Marker 15 suggests that there might have been a head wound leaving blood on the cabinet.
The story. On Monday, October 27, 2003, Mary Block went to work as she would any other day. She arrived at the office at about 8 a.m. She went through her daily routine, but her boss had given her an abundant amount of paperwork to do, so Mary already knew she would be staying late. Mary had worked through her lunch break and still had tons of work to get finished. She worked from 8:30 a.m. until about 5:30 p.m., then decided to go to the break room to get a cup of coffee. When she returned to her office, she realized she needed to use the restroom, so Mary left her cup of coffee at her desk and left. After she got back, she resumed her work right away. Mary took a sip of her coffee, the last one she would ever take. When Mary drank the coffee, she started convulsing, standing up rapidly with her chair flying out from underneath her. Mary fell backwards onto a cabinet, cracking her skull open. She tried to stop the bleeding with her hand and then proceeded to lift herself to her feet with a push on the desk with her blood-soaked hand, but she fell back to the ground, coughing up blood. Mary had died at approximately 7:15 p.m. A coworker that was in the office late heard the noise and came into her office about 15 minutes after her death. He or she wrote a note saying that they wanted to get out as quickly as possible so he or she would not be a suspect. This person tried to stop the bleeding but realized she was already dead and ran out, trailing bloody footprints on the way out. Mary was found at 9 p.m. on October 27th by police when her husband called because she had not returned his calls.